Hey, Brian Deckard here, and this is going to be a cool video talking about our brand new camera that I've actually had for a couple of weeks now. And what is that, you say? It's the GoPro Mission 1 Pro. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. So why don't we take a look at it here before I show you a little bit of footage that I just took after I've finally been playing with all the settings and I found, I think, what I really like. Here it is right here. This is the camera. This thing is pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. I've got it on this selfie stick from Ulanzi. Fantastic, you know, and of course it's a quick connect, so I can take this camera right off. Now the camera, because when it was released, you know, and you did your pre-orders, we were able to get this little, I guess, cage you could call it, but it's basically it's like a little, it makes it into like a little camera. I mean, it's pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I love this little thing. I love this little thing, you know, but in reality, you know, you can take this off very, very quickly and easily, right? So there it is. And what's nice is it's in a nice little protective cage. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm really, really digging this camera so far. Is it a replacement for my my Action 5 Pro? Yeah, probably. Yeah, so far I'm pretty impressed. You know, it's got a 1-inch sensor, so if you compared this size to to like say the GoPro Hero 13 or something like that, it's definitely bigger. It's definitely bigger, chunkier. Um, but but it really does take fantastic video, and it even takes fantastic images. Believe it or not. Yeah, this camera is pretty cool. So why don't we go into the footage that I took outside in our front yard, because in our front yard we've got we live here in Florida, so our landscaping is pretty colorful. So let's see how this camera captures those colors and stuff. So why don't we go check it out? All right, let's go check it out right here. Hey there, so here we are, we're outside. And what do I have going on here? We're using my brand new GoPro Mission 1 Pro. Yeah, I've had this thing for a couple of weeks. I've been playing around with it, playing with the settings and all that good stuff to find kind of where I like the settings on this camera. So I think I finally figured it out. I went through all my different, I guess, modes on this camera. Right now I'm in vlog mode, and our natural, our color is set to natural, which I kind of like that better. But you also have cinematic, vivid, flat, and then you also have a log profile. So if you really like to get into that color grading yourself, great mode to be in. Yeah, it's fantastic. So with that being said, what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of go up and down our front of our house here, because we have some really colorful landscaping. Well, we're here in Florida and we do have some pretty colorful stuff. So let's see how this camera captures those colors in the natural setting for color. We're setting, of course, in 16:9, 4K resolution at 60 frames per second, and the lens is set to linear mode. Why the linear mode? Because I do not like the fisheye look. Never have, probably never will. Fisheye, though, there's a lot of people that love it, and I'm sure, you know, in some settings, that's pretty cool. I just don't like it. So anyway, so here we go. So let's take a look here and check it out and see how these colors come out. Okay, so before we get going on that, we just have to look at that right there. That's my baby. Yep, that's Rocinante, my 2025 Ford Mach-E. Didn't know how I would like the going pure electric, but I'm going to tell you right now, it has been absolutely fantastic. I love it. Okay, so here we are. We're going to take a look at the front of our house here. And as we scroll around here, actually scroll, when I say scroll, I mean stroll, take a look at the colors. So we've got your greens, your yellows, your oranges, right? All that. We've got your reds. Yeah, so we're taking a look to see just how well this camera profiles those colors. Yeah, I think this is pretty cool. And of course, we're not on a gimbal, so as I'm walking here, and I'm not being real careful, but yeah, this is pretty good stuff. So here it is. Yeah. So I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. I mean, the colors look fantastic. They really honestly do. Okay, so there you go. So outside of the house here, the sun is pretty much right over us. Probably one of the worst times of the day to do any kind of recording outside, but it is what it is. This is what we're looking at. We're looking at our, the way this camera, well, captures the colors. Okay, so there you saw the camera in action in our front yard, kind of walking up and down our the front of our house, and you saw all of our foliage and the colors. How did they look? Um, I think they turned out pretty good. I think they turned out pretty good. And of course, on the camera itself, you know, the settings that I had it set on while I did that test. I was in the vlog mode. This thing has several different modes that you can use. It is so nice. Slow-mo, low light, vlog. It's got open gate, you know, which we can talk about open gate in another video, but that function there is pretty amazing what you can do with it. You know, and it's just such a versatile little camera. Of course, I've done a little bit of testing indoors, and once again, this type of a camera, you need some good lighting. So yeah, I would highly recommend it. Anytime you use these kind of cameras, you do it when you have plenty of lighting, like outdoors, sunlight. It's beautiful. But we'll be doing some more testing to see how it does on lower light and in my office here. But yeah, it is what it is. But the camera itself is actually fantastic. It's a fantastic camera for you small business owners, you nonprofit organization runners. This would be a fantastic camera to be able to capture very quickly and great quality some wonderful video to share your story on your social media, on your website, all that good stuff. Content marketing, baby. Yeah, that's what it's all about. All right. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video, and let us know what you think of this Mission 1 Pro, right? Or the GoPro in general, or the new Mission series. All right. Hey, once again, if you haven't yet done so, please consider subscribing to our channel. We put content like this up periodically. I try to do it on a regular basis, but we're just so busy that unfortunately, it's kind of hard to do it every day, but I do try to get it up as often as I can. So once again, thanks for your consideration. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it to the end, you're freaking awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great and beautiful rest of your day. Thanks. Bye now.